Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks. And this is a new feature which will be running for a few weeks here on Tech Travel Geeks, where we unbox and give you some first impressions or reviews of torches or flashlights. The reason for this is that torches are something that we've covered before on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel, and recently I had a power cut at my new house, and having torches and power banks was a really useful thing. And I've been on a bit of a shopping spree to enable my kits around the house in case there is another power cut to provide us with light. And so today we're going to be unboxing and giving you some first impressions and maybe a little bit of a test in the dark of a torch. And this particular one is from a company called Simpeak. So yes, Sim as in SIM card, but Simpeak. And essentially what this is it is a solar and hand crank powered torch, which promises to give you around about 2 hours light on a full battery charge. It has a nickel metal hydride battery, not a lithium battery. And once you have depleted the battery, with 1 minute of using the hand crank, you should be able to get 10 minutes light, which is a decent amount of light if you ask me. And more importantly, it has that solar panel so you can make sure it's charged up. Now, key feature of this torch is it has a triple lens, triple LED light in it. It has a hand crank, which is what you can use here to charge up your torch. And you can hear that dynamo working. It has the solar panel, and for what I found it particularly useful for, it has a little clip here so that you can put it on a strap of a bag, or you can clip it to something so that it's easily accessible or just giving you illumination. And then you have the actual on-off switch here at the top, if you're holding it with a hand crank pointing down once it's folded down, and that gives you on-off. And as you can see, that's pretty bright. But what I've done is, because I've moved into a new house, I've set up the conditions for a bit of a direct comparison. I'll be giving you an example of how this performs in our spare bedroom with all the lights off, and we'll give you an idea of what it's like. So bear with me for a few seconds, we'll be back with this test. Okay then, so I'm in pitch black in my spare bedroom, and I'm recording this with a Google Pixel 5. So I'm just about to turn the torch on, and you can see that the brightness for such a light torch is not bad. You get to see the edge of the bed, you get to see the fake oak IKEA furniture, and the lamps at the side of the bed. It works pretty well, but it's not a super bright torch. I think what you're giving up for in terms of brightness and lighting efficiency is all done for the convenience of having solar charging, as well as your crank charging using the Dynamo. So I'm going to go ahead and go and charge this, and then come back with a few last impressions of this torch before it goes in my emergency kit. Okay then, so I'm back, and I have to say the Simpeak torch is pretty decent. Obviously, make up your own mind from our dark guest bedroom in our house what you think of the lighting this relatively affordable torch, which is under £15 sterling. It does a pretty decent job, and obviously it has the convenience of that solar charging panel and the hand crank, so no need for batteries and recharging batteries. If you're in an emergency, this should provide plenty of light in an emergency. Now, few caveats. Obviously, the declared lifespan of a battery is a few thousand charges. Very specifically, in this case, they offer a 2-year guarantee, which gives you also a guarantee on around about 10,000 charge cycles on this nickel metal hydride battery. Now, obviously, there's no way I can really test that at this point in time. This is a first impressions video, but my first impressions are pretty positive. 1 minute's hand crank seems to give you around about the power you need for 10 minutes charging, and I did test that. And the hand crank is pretty sort of stiff, but that's what you need to generate more power. And I think 1 minute of that for 10 minutes light is a good trade-off. And you also have the solar panel, so if you charge this during the day, or if you have it clipped to your backpack whilst you're out and about, it should work quite well. So I'm going to wrap up this review. We'll put a link in the description to where you can purchase this Simpeak solar and hand crank torch. If you purchase from there, it's an affiliate link, you'll be supporting the Tech Travel Geeks. And thanks for watching this Flashlight Friday feature here on Tech Travel Geeks. We'll be back next week with another type of torch, another type of power storage for torches, and the week after as well. And if we think this is a success, we'll go on with that, because I think torches are really a useful thing to have whilst traveling. But for now, I'll thank you. If you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. We cover consumer electronics, gadgets, and pretty much anything we think makes the travel experience better. But for now, thanks for watching, and goodbye from me.